See that guy featured right there in the middle of the screen? That is new Chicago Bears Grady Jarrett. This guy is going to be a menace. We're going to look at a little bit of film. So let's get it cracking. Yo, 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 no maniacs, super no maniacs, and all in between. Welcome to another edition of Feed the Bears, where I do my part to make sure you guys get great content and some of the stuff that I've had on my mind lately as far as what to do moving forward with some of these guys we need to talk about. And like Grady Jarrett just keeps sticking out in my mind over and over again because I don't think the Bears fans are, yeah, I don't say that they're all the same kind of people, but they're not really, they look at stats. And I keep saying all the time, over and over and over again on these videos and these shows, that stop watching the stat box, man. There are so many different ways where football players affect the football game. And this guy right here, I'm telling you, the word menace on top of that screen there, that is the real deal. I mean, Grady Jarrett is for real. He is one of those guys, man. And, these two plays, I got two plays thanks to YouTube. You can't show too much film on here without them knocking you and demonetizing you. So I picked up a couple of plays for now, and I'm going to probably go through some more of the video a little bit later on and break down a few more, areas that I want to point out about Grady Jarrett. But for now, a couple of plays is enough to point out some certain things about Grady Jarrett's presence on the football field and why you need to game plan against him. And so just very, very simple plays, very simple plays. But before we get into that video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you like this content, if you like these kinds of videos where we can break down different assets, different attributes about some of these guys and show how it's going to translate and make the Bears defense or offense a difference. He's going to be a difference maker right away. But just make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like, hit your notification bell so you know when this stuff is coming out and you don't have to catch it later. But let's get right on into the film. I'll take this down. Get right on into the film. Give me a second to share my screen. I just got a couple of plays. I don't have a lot, but I got a couple of plays that kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like to have to defend against Grady Jarrett, protect against Grady Jarrett. So this is a simple pimple. What they're trying to do here, they're trying to set up a wide receiver kind of bubble screen over here with George Pickens, and they're trying to set it up and get it blocked up with the offensive tackle and the offensive guard on the interior right here to stop the pursuit from these guys flowing that direction once they see and detect that it's coming. They're trying to get the tackle and the guard to come out here and seal the backside pursuit. So I'm going to pause it a few times to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And this is Grady Jarrett, I believe, right here. No, this is Grady Jarrett here. Let me let this play for a second so you guys can. So this is Grady Jarrett right here. And so right away, what's going to happen is Grady Jarrett's going to feel the pressure of the center is going to come out and get on him, and then the guard. He's going to get double teamed immediately. But in a short amount of time, he's going to sense that this guy is going to release and move out this way. He's gonna feel that double team pressure come off, and he's going to get a chance to get this way. So let's just let this play out for once and just show you how it plays out live. Boom. Get off the double team. Boom. So what you just saw, let me back it up again. Let me back it up just a little bit. What you just saw. Now, this is the tackle, the right tackle. This is the guard. No, this is the guard up here. The center has gotten off, and he's going downfield to block and set up the screen over here. This guy, his only job in this play, this is the tackle, the right tackle. His only job was to stop the penetration from the pursuit from coming this way so that the play over here can get set up for the alley going that way. His only job was to stop Grady Jarrett, and this guy's only job was to stop anybody else that's coming down on pursuit. And so, as you can see, Grady Jarrett's already winning. So let's just let that play out a little bit. Now Grady Jarrett's completely free. Now the receiver, George Pickens, sees that this guy is this is James Daniels. The guard came way out here to block on a DB, and this DB is kind of winning. So he's seeing that right away. George Pickens is seeing that right away. So the alley is set up to go this way as it is. So he's just trying to push this guy out here, and the alley is set up here. It doesn't work if you got Grady Jarrett right here beating a one-on-one, and he's going to chase him out this way, the minute and the second George Pickens sees Grady Jarrett on pursuit, the play goes out this way right into the hands of this defender over here. So it just Grady Jarrett messed this whole thing up by way of beating his one-on-one, beating the backside pursuit blocks, and getting over there and getting in the face of the receiver. So let me pause it again. Let me let it run for a second. That's right there. He had an alley right here. He would have had an alley. This is the alley. He's cutting back right here, and he's got a block here, and he's probably one-on-one with this safety or corner, whichever one he is. And you might have a long play right here. It's a good play design, but this guy right here could not deal with Grady Jarrett, and Grady Jarrett's going to come in there and disrupt everything. Force it outside. Force it outside. This is what I mean by being, you don't look at a stat box to determine what somebody brings to the table. This guy's going to be a multiplier because he requires so much attention and can win one-on-ones just consistently. Other guys are going to get to eat. But let's let this play out again. We'll run it one more time and pause maybe once or twice to show you some things. So Grady Jarrett kind of probably feels it's going to be a double team of some kind over here. This is a 1st and 10. And so you can kind of look at, sometimes these guys can look at the formation and kind of get a sense of where a play is going to go. But let's let it roll again. Boom. He feels that pressure. He knows at this point he's watching this guy come out here to pull, but he's seeing the running back come this way. He knows it's either going to be some kind of run, boot action, or something going over here. He knows he needs to get to this area. Boom. He's off. Now, 77 has a chance to seal him off. Now he knows exactly where the play is going. He knows it's going over here, and he knows his job is to get out there and get downfield on pursuit that way and force it to the sideline. And this guy's job is to, contain the sideline. So he can't get past him here. Let's let it play out again. Just wrecking the game. These are decently designed, swing passes or screen plays. These are designed to get, 7 to 10 to 12 yards. But just because you got this guy and his effort and his motor and just being resilient, getting out there, he just messed up everything. So we'll let that play out and look at it from another angle. Let's look at the next angle. All right. So now you can see it from the quarterback's point of view. Now you can, when you look at it this close, you can kind of get a sense. Grady has a sense that, it's probably going to be some kind of combo block going on here. He knows it. He's pretty much used to that on almost any play. And so let's just let it play out from the backside and see what he's seeing. Boom. Feels the one pressure. Now, got off of it. Now he sees the quarterback's eyes and where he's trying to point at. Let's see him react to it. Boom. Get upfield. Get over there. Get over there. Just multiplier, man. Just effort. Just flat out effort. We're going to watch one more play here. One more play. All right, so this is where film, this is Grady Jarrett right here. This is where film and nuance, football understanding from a experienced defensive tackle pays dividends. If you watch closely, watch where this where this hand is. Grady Jarrett's looking down at this guy's feet. This is where alignment and technique come in so that they can identify exactly, they can have a sense of where this guy is going to be, pointing out where's his aiming point. And it looks, you can see right here, you can see slightly that his left foot is kind of pointing forward and the right foot is back. That's pretty much an indicator for Grady Jarrett that this guy is going to boom. He's going to come off that right foot and pounce on him here. And so Grady Jarrett's job is to protect the B gap. His job is B gap containment on this play. So what is B gap containment? Right in between the center and the guard, that's an A gap. Right outside the center, right outside the guard and in between the tackle and the guard is the B gap. So A gap, B gap, and this is C gap on the outside of the tackle. Grady Jarrett's job is to get in there and contain the B gap. And so we'll see. Now he already knows that the target aiming point is going to be at him. Now he's going to need to do something to counteract that. Let's see how he plays it. Boom. took outside outside gap rush. That's the right way to do, but he's quick on his feet and he knows that this guy is going to be there to try to help him. Here's the problem on this play, because the swing route is coming over here to the running back. They're trying to set it up for a swing route right over here in the alley to be right here. Here's the problem when you have Grady Jarrett on the field. Because you have Grady Jarrett on the field and you have to account for him, this guy right here should have been blocked by the tackle. But because it's Grady Jarrett and they have to account for him, he's going to help out on Grady Jarrett. So this guy would have been pretty much out here to block on him. This guy would have been blocked by the tackle. And by the time this guy gets it, it's a nice little alley coming. This is kind of the only guy that would come free. So let's just let it play out a little bit. Because Grady Jarrett is Grady Jarrett, you have to commit resources and bodies to him so that he doesn't wreck this play and get in the face of Justin Fields. Because of that, you got this guy roaming free. He sees it right now. He's looking at the quarterback's eyes. He sees this guy leaking out, and he knows exactly what to do to that. Justin Fields is going to realize that play is blown up because he committed too many assets to Grady Jarrett right here, and nobody's there to block him. And so if he threw this ball, it's probably going to be a loss of about 5 to 7. But it can also be a broken up play. It could be a fumble or something. Who knows? Because this guy's pursuing really fast. So let this play out. Boom. And he just calls an audible and just tries to run and get away from it. It's all because of Grady Jarrett. All because of Grady Jarrett. Let's look at that again. Grady Jarrett is looking at this guy's how his alignment is. He sees the left foot forward, the back foot, the right foot back, and he knows the aiming point is here. Boom, I'm the target point. So I need to jump my B gap and get outside of where this guy is aiming. So right away, you'll notice that he sees that, and watch what happens again. Jump the B gap. Boom. Now he's jumped the B gap, made this guy look silly. Now he's all on the center is all on Grady, be on the ground. And this guy shouldn't have to be blocking Grady Jarrett at this point. But he has to, because if he doesn't, he's going to be right in the face of Justin Fields. But this guy, because they committed resources to Grady Jarrett, this guy gets free. And he just blows the entire play up. He's just trying to get a swing pass out here to the running back, and he couldn't do it. Watch it. Nope. He's got to run it now. We're going to look at it from one more angle. Maybe you can see a little bit better of what I'm trying to describe to you as far as Grady Jarrett goes from here. So you can barely see that the left foot is up a little bit. You can see it a little bit better on the other angle, but Grady Jarrett is looking right down at the feet. His eyes are right down there. He's just looking at alignment. How these guys are setting up gives him an indicator how they're going to attack him. So he knew that aiming point was him. And so he just jumped here. Boom. Now Dan Moore has no choice but to help. He has no choice. He has lost this rep already. Number 54, the center, has lost that rep already. Without Dan Moore being here, Grady Jarrett is around this guy and in the face of Justin Fields. And that's how you wreck plays. Let's just let this play out. Looks like a bunch of nothing, guys. It looks like a bunch of nothing, but it changed the entire dynamic. Let me get out of here. And get this off the screen. This is back up. It changes the entire dynamic of what they wanted to do on the offense. And unfortunately for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Justin Fields, those two plays in a row really had no chance because of the play of Grady Jarrett. What I'm saying to you guys is Grady Jarrett is going to bring such multiplicity to this defense. You can imagine, because you have to commit resources and bodies to Grady Jarrett, that, the one-on-ones from Dio Odingbo, for Montez Sweat, for Javon Dexter, and every other guy that we have out there is going to be – they're going to have one-on-ones all the time. And when they don't get the one-on-ones and one of those guys get double-teamed, Grady Jarrett's going to be free to make plays and beat one-on-ones, which he does all day, every day. So I am telling you guys, get excited about having this guy added to your defense, man. He's a menace. He's a real menace to any kind of offense. And it's just going to the value that he brings to the table. You only got to see a couple of plays where he's kind of lined up as with inside technique. There's so many other plays that I want to show you guys later on about how he lines up as an edge rusher and gets technique work from out there. Different, just so many different ways. He lines up right on top of the center and gets double teamed from there. And you ask yourself, at 288 pounds, how is that possible? That's because he's got some non-human matter to his body, man. He's not like everybody. I'm just telling you right now. Grady Jarrett is different. He's made of something different, and that is the key to who he is, man. And even at this, early 30s, he's still that beast out there on the field, man. So I'm telling you guys right now, don't worry about his age. Don't worry about any of that. I'm telling you right now, we just changed the dynamic of our defense completely by adding this guy to the team. And I'm real confident about it. I will do some more breakdowns. I think that one was kind of didn't tell you everything you need to know about Grady Jarrett. So I'll probably do several more moving forward. So look forward to those. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like this content. Hit the like button as well. Hit your notification bells as on the way up out of here. But I got to leave you guys with these famous words. If you can think it and you can see it, there's no reason in the world why you cannot absolutely manifest it. Do not, and I repeat, do not be a prisoner of your own mind. But with that being said, I am